If you've seen the first video, you already know the problem. AI systems drift, they reset, they lose continuity. And even as tools become more unified, that part hasn't really changed. So the question is, what would it take to fix it? The instinct is usually to add more memory, more context, bigger windows. But that doesn't solve it. It just delays the failure. Because the real issue isn't how much the system remembers, it's how the system is structured. So instead of adding more, we separate. Three things that are currently blended together: structure, memory, and reasoning. When those are treated as one, everything becomes unstable. But when you separate them, you get control. First, topology. This is not memory. It's not stored conversation. It's the structure of the system itself. The shape that defines how things connect, how meaning flows, and how the system rebuilds orientation. Think of it as the blueprint that remains even when everything else is gone. Second, memory routing. Not everything is remembered, and that's the point. This layer decides what is relevant, what is carried forward, and what can be safely dropped. So continuity isn't just accumulation, it's selection. And third, reasoning. This is the active layer, the part that thinks, responds, and generates. But instead of floating freely, it now operates within a structure and with guided continuity, which means it doesn't drift as easily. When these three layers are separated, something important happens. The system doesn't need to remember everything. It just needs to know how to rebuild itself. So instead of replaying the past, it reconstructs its position. This changes how we think about AI entirely, not as something that stores more and more, but as something that maintains orientation, even when context is incomplete. That's the difference between accumulation and continuity. The continuity kernel is one way to express this structure, not as a fixed implementation, but as a portable framework. Something that can sit outside any one model and preserve coherence across sessions, tools, and transitions. This is the architecture behind continuity. Not more memory, but better structure. In the next part, we'll look at what this enables in practice and why it changes how AI systems can actually work over time.